Hey, what is going on guys? This is Tharshey and today we're back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be playing a game called Ruse. It's actually one of my all-time favorite games. It was developed by r.u.s.e Systems and released by Ubisoft back in 2010 and I still play it till this day. And in today's video, it's going to be an infantry only American Civil War. As you can see, it is me and my friend Hunter. We are in a voice call with each other and we are against Nomulus and Supercrumpets who are also in a voice call. So just so you guys know, both teams do have communication. And Nomulus also uploads and records r.u.s.e videos. If you guys do enjoy this video and you guys want to see more r.u.s.e, then go and check him out as well. I will leave a link to his channel down below in the description or in the pinned comment. Anyway, let's head right into it. Okay guys, so now just to give you a little bit of context on this battle, just so you guys know, basically Nomulus and Supercrumpets, they did decide to handicap themselves this game because these two are actually really good r.u.s.e players, so they decided not to use any fanaticism. And what that does is it basically allows your units to fight to the death instead of retreating, so it's very helpful in overrunning positions, etc. So I just want to let you guys know that. So for one, they were not using any fanaticism, and for two, we had, I believe, a 10 to 15 minute peace period. So during that time, we were just building up a ton of supplies and stuff. So yeah, that's why if you guys are r.u.s.e experts and you guys do know how to play the game, you'll realize that, you know, they didn't use any Fana and instead they were using a whole bunch of Terra instead. Terra and Blitz and stuff, while me and my teammate, we were using Fana on them. So yeah, anyway, let's get right into it. Rules as well were we could only use infantry and we could use paratroopers because, you know, paratroopers are basically infantry as well. So yeah, those were the only rules, just the 10-15 minute peace period we had and the fact that we were only using infantry and paratroopers. And obviously for them, they handicapped themselves without allowing themselves to use the fanaticism r.u.s.e. So let's get right into this anyway. So as you can see, I went 5 depots because, well, obviously we're just gonna go max eco because we have a peace break. My partner has like, let's see, that's 3, 6, 7 depots at the moment. I finally grabbed that depot and I believe, yeah, I grabbed the front depot. In the meantime, Nomulus, he's got 5 depots, 6 I think, yeah. Is this him as well? Oh, okay, Nomulus has 7 depots and he has 4 admins already. I have the 7 depots, but I only have 1 admin. And what I decided to do here is because, you know, I have this back sector here, so I'm going to make all my admins right here in the back. But in case Super Crumpets or something decides to paradrop, I said let me make a barracks and a secondary HQ here as well. So you are going to see me do that. Okay, let's see. Crumpets, he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe he also has 7 depots and he's just going heavy admins actually. My partner, oh yeah, I actually did send a barracks over there. I actually sent it all the way from my base, so you'll see the building truck somewhere. Or did I already deploy it? No, it's already deployed, never mind. Yeah, so I actually sent a building truck because in case he starts getting overrun or something, I want to have, you know, a base there that I can produce from. So if I need to, I can just like set this entire woods town, everything with infantry. So that would be very helpful. My teammate is now at 8 admins, I believe. Yeah, 8 admins. And I'm at 3, 6, 7, 8 as well. Just got my 9th and 10th. Crumpets is at 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, I believe. Is that his? Yeah, he has 11 admins. He's starting to put his barracks out. He's got 3 at the moment. And Nomulus just has like a shit ton. He has, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. He has like 17 admins. Oh yeah, the 10-minute peace mark was hit. That's where we all start producing units, by the way. So I'm going to slow it down a bit. ×2 speed for now. Actually, no, let me go normal speed. So we have Nomulus here. He's just busy pushing with these ranges. He has some recon as well. My teammate is holding the woods because from the woods you have the 3 times attack damage and stuff, basically. And units are much harder to target and to hit. And we also tried paradropping. So as you can see, my partner Hunter decided to try land some paratroopers here and there and see if he could snipe a few of their depots. And me, okay, now for my game plan, it was just, basically I have this forest, so if I stick 100 infantry in here, in order for them to push it, especially without having fanaticism on their side and me being able to fan out my units, they would need something like 500 infantry, even if I just had 100, because of the woods and them not using Fana. So I was like, if I just hold this secure and I hold this, my sides are perfectly secure and they're fine. So that's what I did. You'll see I stuck a bunch in the town, I stuck a bunch here so they can't sneak through, stuck a bunch there. I have a whole bunch here as well, so they can't push, and then I have some more units there. Crumpets not really doing much here, and I'm actually just going to pause this so we don't miss out. Crumpets just has a few infantry here. He's got a recon. I got one recon over there. My teammate's paratroopers are actually dropping. You'll see there's one there, one there. He's still got some more coming out, but I believe the rest died. And he actually pushed through, so he had a barracks over here. He pushed through and he capped this town, and now for Nomulus to actually push him out is going to be very hard. So because of that is the reason I made sure I took control of this town so easily. I mean, you know, like right at the beginning, immediately, as soon as the peace dropped at 10 minutes, I took over this town so that they would not be able to think. As you can see, some of my teammates' paras were actually good. So this para actually came here and destroyed the supply depot. So that's going to cost them a couple hundred in supply. I'm not really sure how much it had. 72. It cost them 72 bucks. So yeah, still every dollar counts. And yeah, my partner took this woods now. As you can see, Nomulus does have like a few infantry by each of his buildings just in case. My partner is building up in the woods in case Nomulus pushes. And in the back, as you can see, I have a bunch of admins, and I also have a secondary HQ and a barracks. So later on, you will see just how good this barracks was. Anyway, let's resume the match and see how it goes. So he's still sending out more paras. Oh, and he's getting a bunch of air recon, so that's actually pretty good, because then we don't have to bother with all the willies everywhere. And I believe Nomulus is making a push. Crumpets is... Nah, Crumpets is just staying put for now. Okay. He's probably just going to blow more money. Nope. Is he pushing in? Also, when you're doing these big infantry engagements, you have to try and make sure you have a longer line of infantry, because on the default game, your line and your spacing won't like just space you out in a long line. It will space you out one behind the other after you go a few wide. And by doing this, like as you can see, he spread his units out a lot, and that's just because of... I'm actually going to slow it down. That's just because he'll have a lot more units firing, because like his entire front line now is firing. And my teammate only the stuff on the front there, and yeah, is actually firing while the back stuff is not. For him, he has a much larger line. Now, as you can see, my teammate has Spanner, so his units fight to the death. And Nomulus, his units unfortunately do not. So as you can see, like we are using a lot of Terror now. Because they are not using Spanner, we are using Terror. So you can see they also terrored our units. But that won't really make much of a difference because of Fanner. So the Fanner just completely counteracts the Terror, which normally makes Terror a bit of a useless ruse. And that is why we were also able to hold this so easily, because we had Fanner, our units didn't retreat and stuff, and their units did not. So we threw Terror on them, which makes them run away even faster. And yeah, and as you can see, like this unit is injured, and when it's injured, it can't fire. So yeah. Now this is where I made a big push. So I made a push to try cap this barracks, because if I cap the barracks, then I can instantly push. So not that I didn't really have much information going. I just had everything punched up, but it was fine. I just needed some to make it to this barracks. And yeah, this is the problem. I didn't reinforce my lines over there, so you'll see why later. But that was a bit of a mistake. And now I kept this barracks, so now I instantly start pushing just a ton of units out. So yeah, I start pushing a whole bunch of units out. I have Fanner as well, which is another reason why it was so hard for him to slow down my actual push here. I believe, yeah, I'm not sure if our paratroopers did anything else, but he's building a whole bunch of, I'm assuming admins, that or more barracks or something, no idea. He hasn't really bothered, he can't push for the middle. It's basically mine unless I move this out, which unfortunately I'm forced to. And now it's just the biggest battle is right over here. So as you can see, he's just spamming a ton of infantry. I'm also doing the same, but he just has better positioning because he's got the woods over here, he's got a bunch in, and then he's sending the rest straight into the woods, so they have like 3 times damage on me. So yeah, it's not really that thing. Over here, as you can see, there's just massive stacks of infantry. So my teammate is pushing against Nomulus. Not really the best setup for either of them, but yeah, Nomulus, as you can see, my teammate threw terror on him, so his units will retreat a lot faster. While they retreat, they can't fire, so it's basically just going to cost him the battle for sure. Let's zoom out. It's getting a bit laggy over there with all those units. So yeah, we have Fanner obviously, and we're just pushing over there. And so while my teammate pushes there, he's also pushing down the mid as well, because he did lose it, but he's pushing through because Nomulus doesn't really have much there. I'm not sure why, but I thought Nomulus would have done what I did, like, you know, just stick like a few stacks of 50-50 infantry or something. And yeah, in the meantime over here, I tried making a push into the woods as well. What I should maybe have done is like send these units and try to capture those barracks at the back, but I didn't really think about that, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. And then so I'm trying to push here. I'm actually just going to speed this up. Let's go to ×4 speed. It's just a bit of a grind fest. Then I stopped building up here because I'm like, there's no way I can't. He has way too much. Not sure what was I actually doing because I should have it. Maybe. Oh yeah, I was building more admins and stuff. I did have some units here because just in case like they tried paradropping. And now this is the big problem. This is where Krampus nearly won them the game. Because as you can see, okay, I'm just going to pause this. My teammate is actually pushing forward over here. So Mulfan is pushing forward here. He capped both of Nomulus' barracks and now he's going to push in. He has another big stack there. I had the woods protected, but now I'm forced to actually move all my forces out because he's running straight through and I had nothing there. I didn't bother reinforcing it because I was busy in the back making more money. So yeah, bit of a problem for me. As you can see, I'm coming out of the woods here, so I do have the attack bonus. Obviously, I also dropped terror on him, so his stuff should retreat much faster, and I have Fana on my stuff. But he just had so much stuff, and then he capped his barracks, and he starts just pumping out even more infantry. So this is where I panicked. I was like, oh shit, okay. And I start sending everything. So all my reinforcements from here, I just start sending in to actually try and stem the tide. Cap my second barracks. I have this 2 barracks over there, and then I have another one here. I think, yeah, at this point I'm like, oh crap, I'm not going to be able to hold there. But then I realized he's going to try to push here, so I just started pumping out a whole bunch of infantry here. So yeah. And now you guys are probably saying like, but I kept talking about, you know, how Fana is so good and stuff, and I have Fana, you know, and how the woods give me extra damage. He just had so much, he just pushed through, while some were fighting, the rest just capped, and from there he's just producing more and more. And now he starts making a beeline straight from HQ. And so I just dropped terror, I dropped mad Fanas on my own units, and I'm just fighting for every inch of this now, because if I lose this and he caps this one barracks, he'll produce more. He'll cap all of this here. From there he'll come over, destroy my back, and then destroy me. So yeah, I'm fighting a desperate battle. Thank God my teammate just has a ton of infantry here. Like, oh my god, okay, I have to actually zoom out, otherwise I'll probably crash my game. But he has a whole lot of infantry there. Right now he's just sticking them all in the woods, so if Nomulus actually tries to push him, oh my, you can't even see how big they are because the stacks just go off the map. But yeah, they have a whole lot of stuff there. And yeah, he capped my one barracks, so I started producing from the second one. And instead of sending them in, I tried to hold them back a little bit so that I could start building up some forces here. And then I also broke off most of this. I sent them forward to try and help crush this, but I saw him sending some here. I was like, I'm not going to let the same thing happen twice. So I recapped my barracks, and I actually kept some infantry back there in case he tried to come back and sneak attack and take it over again. So now it's just basically the battle for this. Thank God my units are surrounding him, killing him as soon as he comes out. Recap my barracks, which means he can't produce from there anymore. And yeah, as you can see, his production's coming from the back there. Kill these last 2 infantry out, and I am secure here. But that was basically the big break for them. If he had successfully captured all of this and I wasn't able to defend it, he would have overrun my entire side and then moved on to my teammate. And now this is where, yeah, Supercrumpets, he's just like, well, he's going to do the paradrop strat. This is why I was so grateful I planned ahead. So I had some infantry in the woods here in case of this, but I also had a secondary HQ and I had a barracks here in case he did this. So I was like, oh my god, nope, they're going to paradrop. Then you start spamming. So as you can see, I start spamming infantry just around my entire line of admins. Because if they destroyed my eco, I would be destroyed. So yeah, by doing this now, I'm actually able, as soon as they land, even though there's a lot of them, as soon as one lands, he's getting hit by like 3-4 infantry units. So yeah, and then while I was focusing on the back, as you can see, he's trying to push through again with his rangers here and trying to recap my barracks. So luckily, I did have that stack there defending. And then as you can see, even though his stuff was landing in the woods and stuff, doesn't really matter. As soon as he landed, it died. But I just had, so luckily I had this back defense. Like he landed there, he would have caught my stuff, but luckily I had enough infantry to defend. And that's when so then I see that I decided to push all of this back here. I'm not sure if I reinforced this town, but my teammate is actually pushing, like he's pushing hard for the barracks and stuff. And this is where, yeah, Supercrumpets is going again with the paratroopers. He's just spamming a whole lot on my teammate's base. So I saw this, I was like, oh crap, he's gonna try paradrop you. So I started spamming out infantry from my barracks over there in order to try counter that. So yeah. Let's just speed it up a bit. So you'll see the, yeah, it's just the paratroops coming down. I have a whole bunch of infantry here now to kill them as soon as they land. And yeah, you'll see like how effective that is. Like they're landing and they instantly just dying. They had a few there, but I don't know if he was paying attention. He could have capped this and then started dropping more paras, but I don't think he was paying attention here. He's too busy trying to either help his teammate or focus on me. So yeah, I stopped the paradrop there, thankfully. And this is where he brought a few rangers in here. Luckily, he didn't do too much with them, so they weren't too much of a problem. Though I was worried they were gonna try cap this, and some of these rangers I believe do escape and they try to go for this barracks right here. But yeah, my teammate in the meantime, he's capped Nomulus' other forward barracks and he's just pushing in. So I'm just gonna speed this up because this is just like the last final defense. So Nomulus is trying to spam ranges, but it's a bit too late. And he's sending them in one by one, which you don't ever want to do because they just gonna get destroyed. Yep, he surrendered. So that's when Nomulus surrenders. Crumpets does try to fight on for a little bit, but as you can see, I just have absolute mad stacks now. And even though he's in the woods with extra damage, I do have recon there. And I decided not to push forward. I first wanted to get everything here. But yeah, I do have recon and I can obviously Fana and stuff. And I just send these three back, kill those woolies. Yeah, and this is where I push. So I just push. Fortunately, they all go onto the road, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. I lost a lot more than I needed to, but with the Fana, I was fine. I captured this and I just start spamming more stuff out. This time I move them into the woods, as you can see, and I'm pushing them back over. In the meantime, let's slow this down a bit. I have the town over here, that's fine. My teammate's capturing their barracks and he's just going to move over and wipe them, and he's sending some more stuff here. He's going to destroy their backlines as well, speed this up a bit. And now, yep, Supercrumpets surrenders because he's like, I can't do this, can't win this. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is the overview here. We had 10,000 in kills, 4,500 in losses. Remember, this team did handicap themselves a lot with our Fana, especially in this type of war. They had about 4,000 income more, so they did have more money than us. But anyway, this was a really fun battle. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to check out Nomulus' channel, he also does r.u.s.e videos. Go check him out. I will leave a link down below in the description. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.